Trying to connect, it says. Let's see if it does that. I got my case on my phone. Hopefully it doesn't fall out. Looks a little weird. Alright, should be on now, right? Okay, let me fix this phone situation. It's because of that stupid case I got on here. Alright, should be rolling now. I'm gonna just take a little walk here, you guys. I don't know. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Peace and love to the bird nation. Smuggler, let's bird. Well, you know, reminds me, I'll watch birds anywhere, as you know, parking lots, driving around. However, I do have my small video camera with me this weekend. Let me I'm gonna stop right here, get something out of my bag while this car passes me. Please have my camera in here. All right, sorry about the bad angles here. Hi, Lauren. How are you? I'm ready for scuffed beetles tonight. You bet. Yeah. So Lauren was waiting for the scuffed beetles house to awaken, so she could talk to folks. But however, we just thought we would fire up over here, and there's my little camera. We thought we'd fire up over here and just it's such a beautiful day. It's I think it's supposed to really cool off here in the next 24 hours, like it has been all across the Midwest. It's going to go from, like, still right now it is probably 70 degrees where I am, but I think it's going to plummet down into like the low 40s or maybe even the 30s or something tonight, and then you got to worry about all that stuff. So welcome, you guys. Welcome. Just taking a little walk in small town Ohio here. I'm gonna walk down. I saw a you know, it's a dull day. I don't even think I need these yet, although these my scuff shades come in quite handy. You know, the old hair is getting as long as it's been in the last year or two, for sure. 54 in where Arkansas. That's a joke. Arkansas, Branson. I don't even know where you is. You in Arkansas? 54. All right. Yeah, man. So yeah, tonight there'll be a show. And good day to the bird watchers. 1566. Welcome into this little walk, and we're in small town Ohio. I mean, it's not like, you know, like where we are is not. I mean, we can talk about it, but I don't know, whatever you guys want. But the Arkansas is on here. We're check in. What region of the country is everybody in? I think Lauren is in the Chicago area, if I'm not mistaken. I believe. But I'll let you guys sound off and, you know, chime in what region you're from. You don't have to dox yourself, obviously, but just say, hey, I'm on the West Coast. Hey, I'm on the East Coast. Hey, I'm on Grand Street, you know, something like that. The north part of the country. That's awesome. David McNally, right on. California, sweet. Look for Brooke at the show tonight. Oh, sweet. Is this would be the Brooke that we all know, right? Like in the beatle world. I think she's posted that she's coming. I'm not sure. But that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. I said country is USA. You are talking about right on. Wasn't very inclusive there, Birdmann. Say, hey, I'm in the USA right now. That doesn't narrow it down fully. Oh, crap. We just missed us a cardinal. You might probably heard it, but I was too busy thinking about other stuff. I'm from Martian. I'm not in the USA. Smuggler is not in the USA, you guys. Hey, shout out to this dirt pile right here. That's a pile of dirt. That's our first natural wonder that we've seen today. And, you know, I'll tell you guys more about where I am and what I'm doing here as we go along. Just crossing a railroad track right now. There's a screen grab for basically what my life entails right now. Just lots of track ahead and lots of track behind, and everything in between. Denny Allen, Pennsylvania. Sweet. Welcome, Denny. Yeah. Oh yeah, the leaves are changing around here, you guys. We'll get into some of that. I found this little park. That's 6 or 8 blocks, and then there's just a little river front. Hopefully there's a trail down there. We can at least get down to the river and have a look at the trees and the leaves and all that. But the leaves are changing here in Ohio. I'm in the northern part of the state, and if anybody follows the bands or the scuff beetle action, you probably know more than I do. But here's a nice little shot right here. So we're on our way to the nature park, but this is pretty good. If there's any birds up here, I hear birds. I see a bird on a wire up here. We're in the town though. We just left downtown. Small town, Ohio. Leaves are leaving. So you can see some color here, you guys. Color in the leaves. Beautiful setting. I'm your host, Lefty Beatle. They call me the Birdmann because I'm always going around looking for birds, and we'll try to take pictures of some birds today. We'll stay on. We got to be at the venue in about, well, I'm going to say I got to head to the venue in about an hour and a half. So we'll just roll and see what happens. Got lots of water, lots of battery. Bird that was on the wire up here is already gone. Already flown away. Oh boy. Cross the street here. I'm going to cross the street here. Let's see. Yeah. It's this way. I just kind of memorized the route. Man, it's actually warm with this jacket on. I might have to ditch this jacket, gang. In fact, let's do that. It's too hot to wear this jacket right now. It's humid. It's 70, but it's like it's been raining, I think, and it's a bit humid. Come on, you dummy. Stupid tripod. I like these tripods, but they're kind of lame. Well, I always have my hands full too, so I can't juggle them. See, told you. Told you. Told you that would fall over. The world is one huge bird cage. Bird on a wire like a drunk in the midnight choir. Nice. That sounds like a Tom Waits lyric. I can't be sure. Can't be sure, but that sounds like a Tom Waits lyric, PB. I didn't wake up thinking of Tom Waits, or anyone else for that matter. I woke up thinking of sleeping. I woke up thinking about how I need to... Leonard Cohen, Neville Brothers. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Yeah. That's kind of a nice house right there. An older one. I like these older style houses, you guys. That's, it has Victorian features, but it's also... It's like Midwest United States Victorian. I think... Oh. First bird, first real bird on camera here. That is a vulture of some kind. I'm gonna go with turkey vulture on that until I read that it could be otherwise, but probably turkey vulture. All right, first bird. We got ourselves a bird. It's got plans today, you guys. That is a nice house too. I won't show it because there's somebody on the porch. She'll probably... I can show it from here. I like that house right there. I like those features at the top. Classic. It's pretty fun. Chicken vulture. Hey, we don't want chicken vultures. Turkey vultures are called that because I believe at one time people thought they were related to turkeys. They had kind of similar head features to a turkey. I can't be too sure of that, but they're almost as big as a turkey too. Not even close. Turkey's much bigger. Turkey's much taller and heavier than the turkey vulture. Caw-caw. Yeah, we had a caw-caw back there. Alright, so we'll just kind of head down a little street here. This is what I got to walk along a street there for a little while. Oh, hang on. I hear a blue jay. That's behind me. We're only going forward since we have a little bit of a time schedule. Camera on here. Let's open the lens cap. Oh, there's little birds in the shrub right here. Let's go some sparrows in there. They went quiet in a hurry, didn't they? They went quiet. They're simply just not ready for... God, do I even have battery? Of course I don't. I'm talking about the video camera. I have a limited battery. Oh, look at this guy. One of those big, what do they call them? Fox squirrels? Look at that guy. He's hanging out there. He's enjoying his life. Little squirrel action there. It's pretty cute. Oh, what's he doing now? Oh, he's the bushy tail gang. Yeah. He's gonna come at me. He's coming at me. He's gonna eat my face. He's gonna be like, "It's my territory, dude." No, see, squirrels are starting to do squirrel things right now because the leaves are changing. It's gathering up food for the winter. Trying to store up some energy. He's cool. Oh, a little cool little dude. Cool little squirrel there, you guys. Forgot where he buried his nut. Yep, they do that. But they figure if they bury enough of them, they'll stumble upon one later. And there's huge debates over whether they actually remember or whether they just put them every 3 feet so that all they got to do is walk around. And but maybe they remember. They forget more than half they bury. I don't doubt that. Heck, I forget a lot of things too. I forget a lot of things too. So we're walking around in this small town where I am today. We're playing a performing arts theater tonight in this town, and it is I'm trying to open a throat lozenge here. I'll chew on one of those. So supposedly the tickets and promotion were a bit weird on this one, you guys. So the guy who's putting it on, we've been very patient with the guy. He's got some funny ideas about promoting or not promoting, but it's not really anything you can get into too much, except, you know, from our vantage point where we sit, we want to carry a good image. We want to perform to the best of our ability, entertain the audience, and get paid. And those are the goals. So we'll do the do, and we'll get our poosh on, and we'll do our best. And who knows, man? If I get a good battery charge, maybe we'll do a little more streaming this weekend. Maybe showtime won't be so bad. It won't be so hectic. Won't be so. We've played this place before, so it won't be so unfamiliar. Won't be so hectic. Hopefully, we can just roll in there and. Ooh, yeah, here we go. I'm gonna cross the street here because I got a blue jay. Where's Robert Davis? Squirrels steal. Yes, they sure do. Hey guys. Oh, man, that blue jay took off. Right when I said that, I was gonna go get him, and he took off. Sorry, you guys I should really hold my stick like this, right? Instead of looking up at my. There he is. He's up in the top left corner of the tree. Probably can't see him now. He's in the middle of the tree. The blue jay up there. There he goes. Now the blue jay has gone over there. Here comes another blue jay. Oh, guys. This could be big. This could be big, you guys. Blue jay. Or blue jays gathering back there. They're up high in a tree. There's two of them, and they caw-cawed to one another. And no photos to report. But that looked like it was going to be. That looked like it was going to be something there for a minute, until they took off. All right, so yeah. Ooh. Oh, here's another squirrel. Well, there's a cute little bird feeder up here. I'll get a shot of this little bird feeder. Now their front door is open. These people got company, but I'm on a public sidewalk. There's a little bird feeder here, you guys. Little bird feeder. Or no, a bird house. I'm sorry. Duh. I'm just being silly. That's a bird house. I wonder if there's any birds in there. All right. Onward we go. Don't want to linger. I don't know about the people of Ohio, but they probably like their personal space and their personal property, and if they feel like you're infringing upon them, I don't know. These people like birds too. I'm on a public sidewalk, and I know my rights. Okay, there's a little, I'm not going to show anything too much, but there's a little goose. There's a little goose, like it's a piece of art. It looks like it's made out of metal or possibly, I'm not sure what that goose is made of. Political statement. No. More about the unpredictability of people in their own homes. Like maybe I know I can be on a public sidewalk and take a picture of someone's house or car or whatever. I know that. But maybe they don't know that. And they come running out and going, hey, when you're urban bird watching, you got to look for stuff like this. Eagle. Eagle. When you're doing your urban bird watches, you gotta look for stuff like that. Birds trying to live in that birdhouse. Yeah, no bird. That's purely a decorative birdhouse. The hole was about like you couldn't even look in there. There probably wasn't even a bird hole. It was like more like maybe a fly could live in there. Something like that. All right. I'm gonna go down to the end of this. Go down to the end of this street. I think we're getting close to the park. There's a flock of birds. Flock of birds flying over. I would guess starlings or some kind of blackbird probably. Just guessing. All right. Some nice trees, nice colors on here. That was a fly house. That house was fly, man. It had flies in it. I think I saw this. That was kind of cool. This would be a good little bird meadow right here. These big trees. Colors changing. I'm trying to get to the nature. I'm at a freaking horse race track. Something. Horse something or other. Anyway, let's see. There was some kind of riverfront trail down here. Let me see. Do-do-do. Mm-hmm. Do-do-do. Maps. Dang it. Gotta look at something. I'm looking at an app on my screen right now. Let's see. So let's see. Back here. Back here and hang it right. Do I have to go? Oh, okay. I think I know. Well, let's see. I think I way overshot the streets I needed to be on. That was a shorter walk than I thought. I'm used to like 3-hour walks to get to one place. But I like overshot my destination. And plus, unless I hit the directions on the map, which I don't really want to, because then my app will talk to me. And you guys will get tremendous entertainment value out of that. I believe that I'm just going to go that way. Fire hydrants get custom paint. Yeah, did you see that? Here's another one. Here's another custom paint fire hydrant up here. Yeah. There's one for Krusty Panda. Nesting birds will take any opportunity if they... Oh, hang on. Dun, 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 dun. Got ourselves some bird flock flyovers. Oh man. What do we got here? Sparrows? Up on the top of the phone pole behind me, we got a little flock of sparrows. I'm gonna say they're sparrows because of the way they're chirping. Yep, house sparrows. Let's see. I'm gonna have to consult this map here and I'm gonna go up about 2 more streets. Yeah, I way overshot the street I was supposed to turn on. I said, oh, I'm gonna walk about 6 blocks, and I walked about 8, and I didn't turn. So Birdmann getting his walk on, getting his hustle on here, small town Ohio. Trying to find us some birds. Nefarious. What's going on? Just taking a little stroll here. I got a little over an hour to start heading to sound check for a show tonight that I'm playing in small town Ohio. But we thought we'd come out here and do a little walk around. Aw, there's a kitty. There's a kitty up here. Kitty! Let's see if we can press this kitty. It's over here in the shrubs. Kitty! Kitty! Hey! I don't want to show this vehicle right here. Kitty! Hey! Come here! What are you doing? Hey! No, we're just hanging out. Hi, kitty. kitty. What you doing? We got ourselves a neighborhood kitty here. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a neighborhood cat here in the Birdmann stream. We always find tuxedo cats when we're in Ohio. Oh, you're gonna lay down? Let's hang out with this cat for a minute. Let's hang out with this cat. What should we name this little kitty here, you guys? He's got a nice collar. You got a nice collar and a nice name. Oh, and we're gonna have to have a talk. We're gonna have to have a talk. We're gonna have to have a talk about backyard birds. Let's talk about backyard birds. Okay? Do you hang out by the bird feeders? Have you seen any good birds this fall? What? Titten. This cat's name is Titten, which is probably a takeoff on kitten. Dirt sandwich. Hey, Dirt Sandwich. Hey, Dirt Sandwich. I'm talking to you and you're not listening. Hey. Hey. Are you listening? Are you listening? No, you're a good kitty. The name is Dirt Sandwich. Dirt Sandwich. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, look at this kitty here. Everybody likes a kitty. I know there are some people out there that are not cat people, and they maybe they're allergic, but I have been called the cat whisperer before, and not that this one needs any not that this one isn't well fed and well taken care of. This is a cool indoor-outdoor cat, I'm guessing. Got a little outdoor wear on him. Probably could be a rescue. Just likes it outside. Do they have any laws on cats running free in this town? Who knows? I'm not gonna. Yeah, let's not show your collar too much here. Your name is Titten. Titten. All right. Okay. Well, I got something to share with you there, Titten. Are you listening? Hey. We have to be a friend to the birds. We have to be a friend to the birds. Hey, are you listening to me? Now, when we have birds in our backyards, we don't have to stalk them all and kill them all and leave them on the porch or on the carpet for our owners, okay? All right? Are you listening? Are you listening? Hey. I don't think Titten is listening. This cat has definitely killed. Cat took our jobs. Look at it. This is a monster. This cat is a monster, you guys. Look at he's hunting, just sitting here talking to the Birdman. He keeps looking up at the shrubs and you got control of this neighborhood, don't you? You're the king feline of this area. I'm sure the owners up there going, quit petting my cat. All right, let's get a few frames of got my camera here. I'm gonna just get a few frames of the cat for our bird, our eventual VOD here. Kitty, hey. Let me talk to him just a little more here. Ready? Hey, small town Ohio cat. Hey. Now you be a friend to these birds, all right? You watch them and you watch over them, but quit hunting and killing all these backyard birds, all right? Are you listening? Are you listening to me? Are you listening? Come back here. I'm talking to you. You come back here. Nope, not interested. Just totally watching the shrubs. Cat's totally watching the shrubs, and You're getting your hunter-killer game on here, aren't you? Yep, that cat is a hater. That cat is a hater. All right, kitty, we're walking. You be good. Don't kill any birds. All right, we got to move on. We're gonna move on, and if we do find look at that little cat back there. That cat is using me to hunt. He knows we're out here watching birds. He's ready to. See, there's bird feeders all over the place. That cat stalks this neighborhood, you guys. That cat stalks this neighborhood. Morning, Young's vlog. Yeah, we were just used as bait there. That murderous cat back there was ready to pounce. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're getting pressed by dogs. Uh-huh. Hey, there's a cat down there. Keep the neighborhood balanced. See, it's cats and the dogs all living together. Mass hysteria. Let's see. I'm gonna stop at this corner and consult my my walking map here. Just want to make sure I'm. So come up here and turn left. Come up here and turn left. Up to this next street, and then there we are. Yeah, next street. Yeah, let's take this suburban route. That's a highway over there. I don't want the highway. All right, so we're just on an early afternoon walk here. Beautiful day. It's hanging right around 70 degrees. We're in small town, Ohio. Got ourselves a gig tonight. And I thought I'd get out and get some exercise. Where's the park? I'm trying to find it. So, we will have fun. How's it going? Good. Nice day? What's that? Like the camera stick? Yeah, right on. I do. I'm out here. I'm live streaming, so I'm on YouTube Live right now. Lefty Beatle. Yeah. Do you have a channel? Yeah, I do. You do? Do you want to come and talk about it for a second? All right. So my name's Lefty Beatle, and what's your name, sir?
My name is Nathan Aloysius Bash, and I have a YouTube channel and Facebook, so check it out.
Nathan Aloysius Bash?
Yeah, it's spelled, it's like Aloysius, A-L-O-Y-S-I-U-S. Yep. It might just be Nathan Bash, I don't know,
all
be
right.
like boy, A-S-H. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, right on,
What's
man.
Lefty Beatle
Lefty
about?
Beatle, well, I'm a performer in a traveling show that pays tribute to the Beatles.
Oh wow, that's
and
cool.
we're playing here in town tonight. I think
Tonight?
Yeah. Yep.
Is that
so
cool?
Yeah. So if you're in the neighborhood, swing on by.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if you got an Instagram too?
I don't have Facebook and YouTube right now.
Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. What's the cover charge?
I'm not sure. It's
not sure?
it's a theater,
Right.
so it's
All
like
right.
a ticketed event.
Yeah, that's all right.
It might be
sounds
expensive,
cool.
but hey, man.
Beatles. I love the Beatles. Absolutely.
Hey, if I think about it, you got a business card or something?
No.
I could see.
Yeah, I got a phone number.
Well, hey, don't shout that out on here. How about what's
I
that?
got a Gmail.
I
I don't know.
don't know. I'm
yeah.
trying to figure out a way to get Nathan into the show tonight, but
Yeah.
hey, because you know he could maybe live stream the show too.
That would
be
be
fun.
great. I'd do that for you if you want.
Yeah. So what kind of content's on your YouTube channel?
A lot of. I'm a musician, artist.
Musician and artist, you guys.
Like poetry, flowing, like freestyle stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
All right.
Mainly, I just walk around and I watch birds.
Oh, nice.
And
I like
so-
to talk to the birds. Birds have language.
Do you have
dogs
Do you have birds
language.
around here? Do you got any
Absolutely.
parrots? Do you own a parrot or
I
anything?
don't have any pets. I'm not allowed to have pets here, but we do
Oh.
have, of course, neighborhood birds, squirrels, things of that nature.
Yeah. No, this is good fall for bird watching. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I talk to dogs. That means hello in dog language.
Oh, wow.
That means who are you and what are you doing in my neighbor's
Yeah.
house?
Right on.
Yeah.
Hey, there was a cat back there, and it was talking to me, and it said, you know, it knows that I'm looking at birds. It was asking me like, do you got any birds around here? And I'm like, well, there's some, but I can't tell you about it because you're a cat.
Yeah, if you got a cat,
Right.
they'll kill birds and snakes, and then you're the one to bring it to you. Like, this is food. Look what I can do. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you got going
We got
on the rest of the
neighborhood
day?
cats around here that can basically speak English. Stray cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stray cats speaking English in this town, you guys.
Yeah. They. I heard one who was like, "Where are you? Go outside."
Yeah. Hey man, I see you got like a longboard there. Is that a longboard?
I sure do. I longboard.
Do you ride that thing?
Yeah, I do. I longboard. I
What do you-
skateboard. I bike.
What do you do on that thing? Do you do any tricks?
I do some tricks. Yeah. Mostly, I just try to go over curbs and like go fast and not
Yeah.
fall down and keep up with bicycles. And
Are you
stuff.
in a place where you could show us one?
A trick?
Yeah, or just anything. Just anything. I'll get that longboard out. Let's do some longboarding. Hey, look at this, you guys. Look at that.
My longboard. I put bigger wheels on it
Yeah.
and like
Heck yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Just
Nathan, you guys.
Just like chomp up curbs like this.
Yep.
And then if you gotta go over railroad tracks, you're just like you go fast, you go like that.
Yep. And they
Go
bounce
over
over the tracks.
But
Heck yeah.
I'm still learning tricks and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
not that good at skating. But
Heck
I got
yeah.
these skateboard wheels that they don't have bearings that roll at all, so it's just
Yeah.
gonna be a stationary deck. So I'll be able to.
That's
I want
awesome.
a board that both sides curve up real good, so you can easily ollie just by going like that.
Yep.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I got some ideas for bikes and skateboards that
All right.
could probably keep up with traffic. So
Give me one. Do you want? What's one idea that would help with bikes or skateboards? Bigger
Well,
wheels.
bigger front gearing, gears for acceleration, and then gears for top speed. Using different muscular
Yeah.
propulsion other than just your legs, like such as squat or deadlift
Yeah.
propulsion, things of that nature.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What's going on the rest of the day? What
Nothing
goes on in
much.
your world? What do you do during the day?
Uh,
What do you got going on?
I'm moving out of my house to
Okay.
somewhere, I don't know where,
Don't know where.
but yeah, I was kicked out of this house. I was kicked out of a homeless shelter. I'm reapplying for a $10,000 loan to buy a property either in Columbus, Ohio, or possibly a city block in Detroit.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
just trying to come up. I spent the longest time with this vow of poverty, but I'm trying to achieve a financial enlightenment to be able to. I'm a philanthropist, but it helps to have stuff and resources to be able to give away.
All right.
Philanthropy.
Well, you know, it's a vow of poverty is whoa. All right. Nice. Vow of poverty is you know, it's tough when you're trying to live because landlords and stuff, they don't understand that kind of stuff.
My dad's my
They want
landlord.
to, but your dad's
and my
kicking
legal
you out.
guardian. Yeah.
His dad's kicking him out.
Yeah.
Man.
Not the first time.
Yeah. Well.
But I understand why. So.
Yeah. Well, we sure enjoyed meeting you today. We're gonna continue on down the sidewalk here, but shout out that channel once again for the folks.
I think it's just called Nathan Bash. I'm not sure.
Nathan Bash, you guys. All right, Nathan. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. Your name is
And my name is Lefty Beatle.
Lefty Beatle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my name is Lefty
From
Beatle.
Performing Arts
They
Center.
call me the Birdman.
Birdman.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Can you make wings with your hands? Like make a wing thing and just wave them. Wave to the people. Yeah. There you go. All right. Nathan is now part of the bird nation, you guys. There we go. All right. Cool. Nice to meet you. Good luck to you. All right. All right. We picked up a new member of the bird nation today. You guys, Nathan, you guys. Man, it's just a guy trying to be a guy, you know. He's just trying to do his thing. Took a vow of poverty. He's saving up to buy a city block in Detroit, like anyone would, you know. Anyone, you know, if you're a dreamer, you're thinking, I gotta get on this. You're like, he was sitting on his porch and he saw me coming with the camera, and he was like, "Hey, I like that camera stick." So hey, and now he's a member of the bird nation. I just had a bird up there that just flew away. See, now I'm thinking like, birds. He knew about birds too, you guys. But anyway, yeah. Serious brain trauma. Well, you know, we don't judge these types of things. Everyone's different. Everyone's got their thing. And he was an affable guy, polite. He smiled. He told you about himself. He wasn't shy about it. We told him about ourselves. 0 followers. Now he has up to 3. Tripled his subs. Yeah. The guy's all of a sudden gonna have. See, a guy like that out there streaming and dreaming, he could end up, you know, having some followers. He could just talk and get his game on, you know. Some birds. Where are you going? Dang it. There's a whole flock of birds in this tree right here. And they all flew away as soon as I turned the camera on them. As soon as I turned the camera on them, they flew away. So, if anyone's... Let's see. Okay, I'm going to check the maps here. I'm at an intersection. So I got to go this way. Oh, I think the park is right near us. Park is right here. We got what? It's 2 o'clock. Sub twice. There you go. See, we're out here growing the community. We're out here growing the community, growing the bird nation. Growing the bird nation out here, one person at a time, you guys. We're willing to go all the way to Ohio to grow the bird nation. One streamer and dreamer at a time. And he knows about birds, you guys. Little sparrow up there, hanging and chilling. I think my favorite part of that interaction was when he said there's several cats in the neighborhood that speak English. That was my favorite. And we don't hold that. I mean, he might not be wrong. He might not be wrong. He might be exactly right. Maybe the cats in this town do Speak English. Go right here. Whoop. Yeah, trying to do my best here, you guys. Trying to do my best. Where's my wings? I was promised wings. Birdmann here. Almost at this little park here. I took kind of the long way, as I am prone to do. As you guys know, Birdmann takes the long way around to these parks and these trails. I'm not even going to walk on a trail. I'm just going to look at these trees up here. This park is literally like a couple blocks long. But it is a park. When I look on a map, I usually say, okay, parks mean green space and green land, so that usually means birds. Got ourselves a vulture. We should go back and tell Nathan about this vulture here. This vulture's circling around his neighborhood. It can't be. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's check the maps. So we're sure which way are we going to turn when we get into the park. This way. Alright. What's really funny, it wasn't the same. This is the same creek that we crossed earlier, but this is different. This is like a few streets over. Oh, this is pretty nice. It's pretty nice here. You know what I like about this? I think I only see one little piece of trash, and that is a aluminum can. But this creek bed, this riverbed is clean as could be. There's a few items of trash on the side of the hill over here. This is fun. Okay, is this the park? Okay, there's the ball field. Alright, we're going into this park here. It's big trees. Gotta be some birds down in here. Just take a quick little meander. Let's have our camera ready. Listen. Oh my gosh. So the other part of that conversation that I take away, let's look at the leaves here. Berries, that means there's going to be birds. Those are bird berries. Oh, I hear birds chirping. Some big trees right here. Let's get our camera ready. The woodpecker hole. Ourselves a big woodpecker hole up in this tree up here. Heck yeah, there's birds around here for sure. Checks maps, finds out. You guys make, it's funny. Yeah, the scenarios that were coming out of that, right? So we learned that he's being evicted, but his dad is his landlord. So his dad is evicting him. I wasn't going to go talk to the dad, but maybe we should have made a case like, hey, this guy's just walking around with a 2-gallon jug of water and riding his longboard. He's not doing anything wrong. But I don't know. You guys are a better judge of that than I am. All right, let's walk down here and see what we got. Some nice some nice vines changing color going up the tree here. That is the false. That is the false poison ivy. I don't think it's Virginia creeper, but it's something else. That's not poison ivy. Ooh, that looks like poison ivy. Yeah, let's not. See, birds eat those berries. The migrating birds coming through, they're gonna chow down on a tree like that. Beautiful tree. Oh, it's dead. It's got ivy growing all over it with seeds. I think that probably is poison ivy. That leaf, that pointed leaf right there kind of gives it away. Yeah, we're gonna not do that. All right, we got anything going on in here? All right, we got a few people in here. I'm glad you're with me. Just taking a short walk today. It's 2 p.m. I'm gonna head to the venue about 2:45, and I gotta stop by my room and get it. Oh, I hear some birds. Yes, I went. Oh, it's like too much to say. Hey, wait a minute, stop. So you just go. Oh, there's a whole flock of birds right there. All in that little flat area. Oh, I think I hear some birds. You guys hear those little calls up here? Trisha World of Madness, happy Friday. Hell yeah. Welcome and happy Friday to you. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. We'll try to do some streaming later too, you guys. I've been kind of giving a bit of thumbs up to stream in this venue, so I'm gonna play that card right today. Get some content for the masses. There's a flock of robins over here. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen so many robins. Those are all robins. Have you ever seen that? Can you see? I don't know if you can see exactly what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at about 50 robins in one yard. Have you ever seen that? Hang on, I'll zoom in. We're just going to slowly and predictably those are all robins. There's a little look right there. I don't know. I'm going to guess in the neighborhood of 50 birds. They start over here. There's 6 or 8 right there under that tree. Then you pan over here. And it just becomes like, look along the little street there. And then along to the side of these trees. And then look a little bit farther in the distance in the greenery of that lawn there. Those are all robins. I've not known this to occur. Usually robins, you see a couple hanging out. See 1 or 2 bouncing around in your yard or singing in the tree. But like to have a flock of robins, I gotta get a little video. It's about to rain. It's a unique thing here. I've never seen so many robins in one place. They go all the way over here. Kind of amazing. And I've seen places where there's four or six, maybe six robins. "50 robins and a squirrel. And a random squirrel over there." Guys, I don't know. I've never walked among the robins like this before. I'm feeling compelled. Oh my God. They're all the way back over here too. This is kind of crazy. Oh, there's another squirrel out there. But look all the way back to the end of the green grass. Yeah, fresh cut grass. You'll always see a robin, and like I say, you see maybe up to 4, maybe 6 at a time. But a flock of 50 or more? See, you guys can't see this either. And disregard anything that's not bird related here, you guys. But they're all in this far yard as well. Kind of crazy. There's several up in these trees too. I don't know. To me, this was worth the price of admission right here. This must be where robins go. This must be where robins go, you guys, when they migrate. They must come through here. Not all robins migrate, but I think these are the ones that do. Here comes a blue jay and all the robins go scattering. Maybe that blue jay's warning of something. They just saw all the robins scattered toward the trees. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me they're running from. Walking amongst the robins. Oh. Never been so fascinated by this. Why am I fascinated by robins? I think it's because I just haven't seen I haven't known robins to like flock in big numbers. Let me take some more video. Then we will I feel compelled now. We got to sing the national anthem of the bird nation here in a few minutes, but I want to get these robins it's just kind of fun. There's some right here. flock of, I don't know, we've seen just in these green spaces right here, like, I think the number 50 is extremely conservative. I mean, there might be 150 out here. They're in every tree. It's like a total flock city. Flock of robins. Hey, robins. You guys are awesome. You guys want to sing a song? You want to sing? Okay, that's a young one. That's a young robin right there. You ready? Are you ready? Okay, get your singing voices. Here we go. Ready? Birdman watching the Birdman, watching the Birdman, watching the birds. Come on, everybody. Birdman watching the Birdman, watching the Birdman, watching the birds. This little one's cool. He's gonna fly away, but let's see. Are you cool? Hey, watch out for the cat. Watch out for the cat. I don't think the cat comes down this far. This is a little out of the cat's territory. But that cat ruled his territory. No doubt about it. It's been really fun. This is a good way to kind of show up in this little park. With a giant flock of robins. This one's crazy. Anyway, the robin is an extremely common bird. And so what I'm geeking out on is not the fact that they are robins, but the fact that there's about 150 of them. All right, I'm going to start heading back towards my lodging. Oh, are you guys all right? You guys getting enough to eat? They're controlling the bug populations, that's for sure. There's not a worm or a beetle or a earwig or a slug within 3 miles of where I'm standing. The robins got it all. This robin just right here. Oh, eating berries. Saw a robin pluck a berry right off of that tree right there. Told you. So here's a fact I do know about robins. We associate robins with eating insects, of course, and worms, and you see a robin pulling a worm out of the ground or out of the grass, or catching a little bug or a beetle of some kind in the grass. But in the winter time, when especially in these climates where there's going to be snow on the ground for a long period of time, the robins will take to the forests where there's not snow cover on the ground, and they will forage for berries and leftover just organic, anything organic, fruit, seed, berry, whatever is left on the forest floor, or stuff that stayed on the vine and survived the winter. So they do eat berries, but usually only in the winter when it's so maybe they're practicing up. Maybe this is what happens. Maybe this is where they go. mean, this is where they go. This is where robins, they're at least coming through here, and if they're migrating and are heading south, and as we know, not all robins migrate south. Some do, some don't. Maybe the ones from here, they're flocking together so they can start their migration. Maybe they're from somebody else, somewhere else, and they're already migrating. I don't know. These are questions that we have. These questions that the bird nation needs to know. We don't need to know. We just want to learn as we go. All right. I'm going to head down to back towards the hotel. We'll get our stuff together and head to the venue. Do a little setting up, a little sound checking. Okay. When I said there wasn't very much trash here, it's all on the bank of this hill here. There's some people who obviously have never watched these streams before, so they don't know, they don't hear me when I say, please don't litter. It all flows downhill, so if you throw a bottle cap in your yard or in your driveway, after a few rains, that is going to wash into the storm sewer, and that's going to end up in a river, and that's going to end up in a lake, and that's going to end up in the ocean. So even we think about a bottle cap or a cigarette butt in the middle of the country. So if you're in, see that trash could end up in Lake Erie. You know, it might take 3 years. Might take 3 days. I don't know. But that trash, some of that, you know, it rains and washes it down. So and then it gets into the rivers, and then it's out to the lakes and oceans. So if you think, oh, I'm in the middle of Ohio, it doesn't matter if I throw this on the ground. You might as well go out into the lake or the ocean and throw it right directly in there, because that's really what you're doing. And, you know, we can't help the occasional accidental littering. Maybe you're driving your car and you roll the window down, something blows out. Well, you couldn't really help that. But to actively throw stuff out on the ground, or just walk away from it and leave it, like if you're out somewhere and just leave it. Say, oh, someone will get it. Well, somebody probably won't get it. It's our vulture again. The vulture's over in Nathan's neighborhood now. He's circling. Circling. Okay, now I might need my scuff shades. So I might need my scuff shades now. I'm starting to squint. When we squint, maybe we should go in here and buy a used car. What do you say? I never even told you guys about the travel day I had yesterday. So why I wasn't explaining that story earlier, I don't know. Maybe I blocked it out of my brain. Don't forget to feed the birds in the winter. Yes. Yeah. Feed the birds in the winter, because they're coming through. Even if you don't see very many, even if you only see 2 birds in a whole week on your bird feeder, there's still something that's going to want that, is going to just barely make it to your feeder, like on their last piece of energy, their last little leg of energy. And so put some seeds out, put some suet cakes out. A lot of birds need fat energy. Oh, there's a blue jay. Very top of this tree up here, okay? I'm telling you, that's a blue jay right there. Blue jay sighting. This Small town Ohio. Don't know if Robert Davis is on, or if Live with Blake is on, but whenever we get Blue Jays, we got to shout them out. So, hey, there's Middle Sister. Thanks for joining in. We're doing, I'm in small town Ohio. We took the really, really, really long way. We walked 20 blocks instead of 6 to get to a little park. But we've had some interesting adventures along the way. We met a nice, what appeared to be a really nice cat, but as we all know, a cat that's outside and he's got a collar on, he's real proud of himself, real territorial. You saw how that thing was. It was just sitting there. We petted the cat, but that cat was thinking about some bird death. It would have loved to have been in that field of robins back there. We saw a whole field full of robins. I've never seen it before. Here's some urban bird watching, you guys. Top of the chimney. Top of that chimney now, right there, we got a couple of house sparrows. Wish I had my good camera, but here, I'll take a couple frames of video of that. My video camera is battery is about dead on this thing, so I'll just I'll just zoom it down to it's gone. Couple of house sparrows on that chimney there. Small town Ohio. Afternoon walk with the Birdmann lefty beatle. That's about it. Get 10, 15, 20 seconds of a situation, a scene like that, I guess. Now that cat was pretty cool, and I like cats. And that's the second Ohio trip in as many weekends where we had cats come up and chill out with us. All right. That park was much, much, much closer to the hotel than I gave it credit for. I walked all the way down over there and then over there and then over there. And it was easy to miss because that park was only about a block long. Man. So we'll get ready to do a sound check a little bit later on. I'll probably do some battery recharging and retitle my stream, and we'll fire it back up a little bit later with a show day type stream. Hey, this that was not a cop car. It just plays one on TV. No, that cop car was like banging. I was like, that's not a cop. Maybe the Ohio cops, no. The Ohio cops are not that chill. In fact, they're just usually not. Oh, here we go. Where are you going? Okay. I thought that was a big crow for a minute, but I think it was a vulture. It's like they go right along this little river, this little creek bed. They just fly over and do their thing. Somehow, that Nathan Bash guy we met Told us he had a YouTube channel, and he got some more subs out of it today. And somehow I don't think he's going to make it to the show tonight. I could be wrong. Somehow, I don't think our streamer and dreamer Nathan is going to make it to our show tonight. But if he does, probably have the time of his life. He probably gets some CBD 30 going before the show. Probably have the time of his life. He's probably never had anything. He's probably never been treated to a show like that, or probably doesn't know about it, or doesn't know what it is or what it's supposed to be. But he'd probably have a pretty good time. Who knows? Maybe he's seen the Insane Clown Posse 27 times. I don't know, man. Should have asked him about it, maybe. Should have. Hey! Hey, they shouted us out there. We got it. We had had somebody yell and say, "Hey!" I didn't have time to ask them what their Instagram handle was. That's all right. They recognize that the Bird Nation is out here growing. They're like, the guy didn't yell Birdman, but I'm just going to pretend that he yelled, "Hey, Birdman!" I'm just going to pretend. All right. What you doing, Sheriff John? I come for you. What you gonna do? Stream sniper. Yeah. Hey, we're back in that same. Remember that very first blue jay we heard? We got ourselves some blue jay noises right up in these trees here again. Probably nesting. We bagged us a blue jay right on stream earlier. You see that? We zoomed in. The phone was nice and grainy. It was like, you can't tell what that is. But yes, we can. Yes, we can. Deafness. Caw-caw to deafness. Deafness 45 is in the chat here. So deafness, all I'm doing I walked to a little park here. I'm playing a gig in Ohio, and so I'm doing a little early to mid-afternoon walk before we proceed on to the sound check portion of the day. Sub to Deafness 45, you guys, if you haven't already. He takes these walk and talk streams in the mornings and things like that. It's pretty good stuff. And of course, he's got the collector card community rocking and rolling. He's got a lot of interest in that. And you see people coming out of the woodwork. Never thought that could be a live streamer thing, but it is. And so good for you for getting all that going here. Are you guys still going to Ecuador is a question from Middle Sister. Not next week. So we're supposed to fly. I'm going to cross the street. They're cutting a tree down right here. Maybe I'll watch them do this for a minute. I think they're trimming trees away from the power lines. So let me address this Ecuador thing real quick. It's the negotiations. The client we've been working with. Anyway, the client we've been working with in Ecuador messaged us, as you know, you've seen in the news that the government in Ecuador has gone into austerity measures, and they're not paying for things. They're not paying any subsidies for food, gas, that type of stuff. So the people have taken to the streets in the capital. The government got chased out of Quito, and so we've been scheduled to fly to Ecuador and perform, and it was going to be this coming week. So after this Ohio weekend right here, we were going to basically going to fly to Ecuador. And so long story short, they gave us a couple of alternatives because they know they don't want to have an event, and it's not in Quito. So, but they said they don't want to have an event if the turmoil is still going on, because organizing an event when the people are revolting, there's just too much going on there. Too dangerous. Don't even want to use like danger and fear and stuff, but more concern, apprehension, hesitation, all those kinds of things. So they gave us an option to reschedule, and that would be a couple weeks down the line. It is probably a better angle. A couple weeks down the line. And right now we're exercising that option to do our stuff down there a couple weeks down the line. And even then, there's still going to be contingencies, because we may plan to go down there in a couple weeks, and no one knows. No one has the crystal ball that says all this is going to be cleared up. It could go on for a long time. But the contingency right now is let's gather ourselves. Let's plan on going in a couple weeks, so they can have the event. The client can have the event. It's a private client. It's not like playing in an arena or theater. It's an event. It's a big company, and it's an event, so it's a private event. So we'll give it a try. But we also know that if it doesn't happen, or if we get a couple weeks down the line and we're ready to go, they wanted us to confirm that date, and so we did, just in case it clears up. Maybe it'll clear up, but I don't know. But in case it doesn't clear up, at least we gave it a try, and maybe it doesn't happen, so we'll see. The short answer, that was a long answer to give you a short answer. Short answer. Man, what am I doing here? All right, there we go. The short answer is we're not going next week. We might go in a couple weeks. But we also know that, unrest and turmoil, and you want to say protests. There's, some people might try to escalate that, or at least in language or theory, to riot. But right now it's just protests. Are we afraid to go? No. Are we apprehensive to go? Yes. Would we go if they said, "Come on, let's get after it. Everybody get down here. This will be the greatest time of your life"? We'd probably be talked into it. We're performers. We're not entering into political discussions or whatever. But you know, the common people are under duress there, and we ourselves are common people. So we want to understand what's going on. But there's just read the stories. You'll figure it out. But yeah, thanks for your concern and your worry. We want to be safe first of all too. So if there's even an opportunity or a chance that we would be in jeopardy, we wouldn't put ourselves in direct jeopardy. But if we were under the reasonable expectation that we can go into a certain city and be provided secure measures to play a private event for a company, we could probably get in and out of there without, the whole country is not, there's not people on every corner, screaming and yelling at you or trying to mess with life, but it's in certain areas. So I really believe that we could get in and out of there and get this done in a couple weeks, and it'd make a hell of a story, hell of a memory. Other than playing Caribbean cruises, and then I played a couple gigs in Canada when I was younger, when I lived there. But other than that, almost all of my shows have been in the United States. We played a private event in Jamaica a couple years ago, and that was really great. That was fun. But I've never been to Ecuador myself. The band has been several times. The band has been to Mexico City a lot. The band's been to Israel. The band's been to India. And as any of that comes around again, I kind of want in on it. I want to give it a crack. I'd love to perform for those audiences because, as we know from what Beatles music and being a tribute musician is all about, tribute artist, it's a big deal when you go into somewhere and play. These events and shows are almost always done right. They're almost always promoted. They're almost always the whole buzz of the place, is that we're coming into play. So hopefully I get in on some of that in the future, and hopefully it starts with this Ecuador thing. But thoughts and prayers for the people in Ecuador, because no one wants to have their fuel prices doubled and their food prices doubled, and food shortages, fuel shortages. It's all starting to just sort of unfold, and it could get bad, worse before it gets better, for sure. So we'll just keep an eye on things, and there are some live streams going on down there. If you go on YouTube and search around, there's events, there's protests, there's a lot of people speaking on the steps of Capitol buildings and wherever else. There's historical things going on. But when the government picks up and moves to a different city, and they have all the security in the world, and they're still picking up and moving out of there, man, you gotta wonder, what it's all about. The people are speaking. The people are letting them know that it's not right, and they've even gone so far to chase them out of there. So anyway, I don't want to get into too much politicizing or talking about regimes and power and things like that. But to me, the ultimate power is the people. People are the ultimate power if they want to be. If you want things to change in your society, Even if it starts with peaceful things, picking up a piece of litter, telling somebody not to litter. You know, we can change the world just on an individual level. But when people get together, they can do things in a powerful capacity. So, and you see it all over the world. There's protests all over the world. Look at the climate protests all over the world. Look at the protests in Hong Kong. The governments in these places, they're being told something. There's a message. They're being told, get it together. You know, we're sick of this. You know, and every country's different, every government's different, every political belief, political spectrum is different. It's all over the map. But the common ground is people. The common ground is everyday people that want to provide for their families, and they want to go to work. They want to contribute to society. And then you have an upper tier that wants to keep the thumb down on the rest of it. You know, they want to keep people from having quality of life, from having beliefs, from having freedom of mobility, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. Lots of people that want to take that away. And so every once in a while, got to speak with your actions. People got to get together and just tell them, we're not going away. We are the people. So anyway, that's enough of that, probably for now. How I can speak so generally about something that could potentially be very specific. But hey, man, I'm here to play a gig, and I'm gonna go get changed and go play a gig. I'm gonna sound check in a little bit. So, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. So it was nice to talk to you, and support everyone. Thank you, Bird. Thank you, Cato YMCMB. Cheers and peace and power to the people, and keep yourselves internally motivated to do a little better today than you did yesterday, and have in your mind that you're going to do a little better tomorrow than you did today. But still, go out and do something good today. Enjoy yourselves. I'm going to shut this stream down, but we'll hopefully fire up a little bit later with some I don't know, hopefully a show, at least a sound check or a show or something. We'll see. We'll fire it up later. And we got a show tomorrow too. So you guys, peace and love to you. Thanks for coming in. Stacy and Cato and Ramona A and Middle Sister 1566, Deafness, but Smuggler in here most of the day, Trisha World of Madness, Krusty Panda, Nefarious dropping in. That was awesome. PB, always and forever thankful. And Young's Vlog, of course, and Nini. And shout out to the Scuff Beatles house, and Young's Vlog, and Nini Tangerine, streaming and dreaming. Everybody, stay cool, stay in there, keep rocking, and keep the world free. And we'll all be free together. Free as a bird. Peace.